Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out. It's another third round match between Coco Gauff and Anastasia Potapova. It's going to be quite an interesting match in terms of skill, the level at which they're going to be playing against one another. Potapova is on real top form. Coco Gauff, defending champion, has a lot to prove. So I think it has the makings of something really special. Maybe might go down as hopefully possibly one of the best matches of the tournament. They're both really, probably Potapova more is a really big hitter. Coco Gauff, on the other hand, is such a great retriever of the ball, great defender. Obviously, can also attack when she wishes. I believe the ladies will be going on court any moment now. There's been a delay. Matches have been long today, especially the previous one. And well done to Diana Paris beating Anisimova in 3 sets. Incredible. Really took it quite easy at the end and had a helping hand with the entire stadium behind the French lady. This is the makings of a wonderful tennis match. These two, Gauff and Potapova. Let me go to the chat quickly. I see Rameses is busy. Let's go USA. Yeah, we've got Pretty Pova playing against Coco Gauff. And we already have an American fan in here. Vielleicht es gibt auch Fans aus der Österreich. Herzlich willkommen. Es kann sein, es gibt Leute hier, die Deutsch spricht, Deutsch hört. Aber ich muss ehrlich sagen, dass ich werde das auf Englisch alles erklären, wie es läuft. I'm going to be speaking English, but I just wanted to greet in case there are any German speakers here in the chat. Yeah, these two have played on 4 occasions in the past. And let's see, the first time Gauff beat Potapova, I was in the US Open in 3 sets, 2019. So that was a long time ago. Gauff then won again 2 years later in Montreal. But that was... Oh, they didn't play a single set. So I think there was a Potapova retired from that match. But since then, in 2023, just 1 month apart in Miami and then Stuttgart, so there was a clay court tournament, Potapova got the better of Gauff. First on hard court in Miami in 3 sets, and then beating Gauff. That was 3 years ago in Stuttgart in straight sets. So it's just the makings of something really special here. Potapova might have that edge, just has to dig deep into that memory bank. How did she play that day? Try to play to her strengths, find the weaknesses. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy for the Austrian to do so. This has the makings of a 3-set. I feel it. Who would you like to see win this match? Write in the chat. Let me know. If you wish, you can also put something out there. The qualities of the player that you like most. What are the qualities you like about Potapova? What are the qualities, if you're supporting Gauff, that you like about Coco Gauff? I know what Remus is going to say. She's American. I particularly, if I look at their qualities, so they're coming to the end of their warm-up. I think Gauff is perhaps the best defensive tennis player out there when it comes to speed, shot selection. Potapova is just massive hitter of the ball. Such good timing, natural timing. I mean, I'm looking at her now and she's just got such a slender physique, but can generate incredible amounts of power. Shows how relaxed she is, and the technique, timing can be impeccable. Oh wow, Goff wearing a long sleeve shirt. Maybe it's too cold in sunny Paris. Paris. Oh, it's a big moment. I think in about half an hour, Champions League final will kick off. Paris Saint-Germain is taking on Arsenal. I'm a big Manchester United supporter, I must say, but I will be backing Arsenal. I think most English people will be doing the same. It's there's a deep and a long history between the French and the English. So yeah, pick your side. And Goff will serve first. 400 turn pushes Goff back. Backhand cross court from Potapova flat over the net. Finding good depth again. Another backhand. Oh, clips the top of the net but stays on Goff's side. 15. Second serve. Being a part of Goff's game that has been improving nicely. Good second serve into the body. Forehand down the line's a bit short. Potapova finding perhaps a little more power. Slamming it hard on Goff's forehand side. Looking too defensive, too timid. Austrian coming out, hitting hard. Love 30. Great first serve down the middle of the court, but a steady double hand backhand return. Oh, it's just absolutely hitting every ball, but the backhand from Goff goes long. Already 3 break points early on. Such a great, it's got great adaptation to the match, to the set. Coco Goff, she can get out of these tricky situations, but it's not a good start. 4 points in a row for Potapova. But such a steady player, Coco Goff. Yes, she's being steamrolled right now by pure power. Potapova hasn't really sent Goff around the court crazy in this first game, but finding fantastic depth, very flat balls. And I think for the time being, it's going to take Coco Goff a little bit of time to get into this. She won't mind getting into long rallies with the Austrian. Slice out wide, forehand return in the net from Goff. 15 love. Goff definitely has the potential to turn things around, but I guess history weighs heavy on her shoulders. That might be in the back of her mind. She hasn't been able to beat Potapova in the last 2 occasions they've met one another. It's a nice lengthy rally. Potapova clips the top of the net. It's still in. Inside in forehand from Goff, heavier topspin. It's easy for Potapova to get there. Whoa, what a forehand down the line. And the lob goes out wide. Longest rally of the match thus far. Probably going to see more of those, especially if Goff can, with her speed and her agility around the court, get to those aggressive, hard-hitting ground strokes from Anastasia. First serve in the net. Yeah, Anastasia's position on the court is somewhat like a doubles player. Quite far away from the middle. Steady backhand return from Coco Gauff. Just staying on the backhand side. We're trying. Oof, she's going to suffer now. A soft ball on the forehand side of Potapova. First real unforced error from the Austrian. Double and backhand in the net. That's amazing about Gauff. She can take these punches, and she's so calm. Learned a lot. Obviously, I mean, I remember times where she's gone ballistic. The racket on the ground, it has happened in the past. But she's such a mature player these days. Second serve. She will take her time. She's assessing it. She's got a great tennis IQ. Potapova putting a lot of pressure on Gauff. Whoa, she couldn't get to that one. Stunning backhand down the line. And Gauff did manage to get there, sliding on with the forehand. On the forehand side, only managed to get the end of the racket. Yeah, right over here. Right into the crowd. Maybe there were a couple of baseball players, cricket players waiting to catch that one. Kick serve onto the backhand. Backhand return deep onto the baseline. Anastasia thinks it's out. Umpire's coming down from his chair just to check out. Yeah, it's clear. It's out. So 2-love. It's all happening very quick here. And on court, Philippe Chautre. First serve let. Big forehand out wide to the backhand. It's a winner from Gauff. Starting to put her foot on the pedal, so to speak. Yeah, that was a nice one. Seeing her move forward. She has tendencies to get stuck in that defensive mode and fall backwards when striking the forehand, looking for that extra topspin, that low to high. But I prefer when Gauff's getting forward on the ball. Doing the same now on the backhand, finding good length. Potapova smashes her backhand down the line, but landing on the wrong side of the line. Oh, return is long inside out. So once again, Gauff got a good first serve in. First serve in the net. Yeah, there we go. Got my on Anastasia. She's creeping forward now. Got a good second return. Here we go. 2-1. And Gauff's gonna have to look for that break at some time. Taking that early break. It's going to help Potapova. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to hold on to it though. It's so early on in the match. I think as long as Anastasia can hold onto her service games, get a lot of first serves in. Gauff is she doesn't have the tendency to go big on a first or second return. Sometimes on the second return, she likes to neutralize the serve and build up the point. Might have to change that tactic up slightly, get more aggressive on those returns. Probably hitting it right at Potapova would work well. Here we go. Oh, wow. Is that... thought it was an ace out wide. Second serve. Kick into the backhand. Backhand return deep, pushing Potapova back. Forehand cross court from Gauff. Goes out. And two shot rally. First serve Zen, double back in return is high and long. First serve onto the backhand. It's just long. And looks like a double fault. First serve in the net. Just has to retake a ball toss for the second serve. Onto the backhand. A little bit of kick. Trying to wrong foot Gauff, but just slightly out, long and wide. That will probably be the biggest enemy of Potapova's game. I've said this before, it's like a double-edged sword. The amount of power that she plays, she can start hitting inconsistently. And we know how consistent Gauff can be. Oh, as I say, that inside-out forehand in the net from the American. Serve out wide, double and backhand return in the net, and it's 3-1 to the Austrian. Interesting start. First serve right into the body. Wow, that was powerful. 178 kilometers per hour, okay. The placement was fantastic. Something I like to do being the right-hander as well, go into the backhand side. Potapova was forced to make space. She chose to use the forehand, but was all crammed up with the elbow stuck in her side. 15 love. Gauff has a second serve. Kick into the backhand. Backhand return is long. That was not an ideal hitting zone for Potapova. Respect to Gauff, that kick serve, making it very difficult for the Austrian. Lots of bounce. Now the first serve is in. Gauff, three-quarter court, inside out forehand, approaching the net. Volley is short, and it's a double bounce. 40 love. Nice to see Gauff moving forward. Doesn't look the most confident. I looked at Sabalenka's match earlier, and my goodness, what a great service game. Lots of first serves going in, and lots of returns going out. 3-2. Yeah, those are the type of service games that Gauff needs. We know how good she is. How good her first serve is. She's been working hard on that second serve. I've said for a long time she needs a good kick. Consistent second serve. I wonder if Potapova's had a very good start, but she's been missing a few shots now. Kick down the middle of the court. Backhand return, pushing Potapova back. Gauff goes hard with the backhand cross court. Potapova's trying to switch it up and hits a double hand backhand in the net. And I think for both ladies, they are hitting very, very low. It's the amount of power that they're putting in their ground strokes. And the way they're hitting it. So Gauff has really got a variety of forehands, which he uses right now. Heavy topspin forehand of the first return, but it looks like it was just out the return. Potapova is a little more one-dimensional when it comes to hitting. She likes it flat, it stays low. I'm going to see these ladies dropping in their knees to get that hitting zone, hitting that ball waist height. In a backhand cross-court duel, but that was too much in the middle. Gauff scampering off to the forehand side. Can't reach Potapova's forehand that she hit cross-court. Great winner. First serve in the bottom of the net, trying to go down the middle of the court onto Gauff's forehand. Got my eye on Gauff right now. What is she going to do? She's creeping forward. And it looked like a double fault. Yeah, it sure was. So yeah, I thought that Potapova settled in quite quickly, but looking very unsettled now. 1 point for herself, 1 for her opponent. Slice out wide, forehand return in the net, 40-30. Oh, hi, Ramses. I don't know. That's a good question. Kick out wide into the backhand. Backhand return. Cross court was a bit short, but Potapova's adding more power. Heavy topspin forward down the middle of the court from Gauff. Now she's going cross court, and you can just see that it's a little bit out of her hitting zone, Potapova. The last forehand she hit looked a little bit uncomfortable, not her normal technique. Has to retake the ball toss. Kick out wide. Forehand return is in, but it's short. Before the service line in the middle of the court. Backhand cross court duel. Gauff was off balance, missed that backhand cross court. Yeah. First serve in the net. Second serve, kick out wide to the backhand. Backhand down the line from Potapova, a bit short. There wasn't much power in it. Starting to build it up more now on the forehand side. Gauff doesn't want to spend too long on Potapova's forehand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Heavy topspin, high up in the air, changing the pace. Potapova, second time now. Inside out forehand from Gauff. Steady topspin. Who's going to pull the trigger first? And Potapova tried to, but she missed the baseline. I don't know really how fit Potapova is. I know Gauff can do this for hours on end, chasing balls, rallying. I would imagine for Anastasia, she want to keep the points short. It's getting some free points there with serve out wide, only 161 kilometers per hour. Gauff hitting her return in the net. Simple serve down the middle of the court. Wasn't very powerful. Oh, shame. Gauff completely slipped. She's going to have to get cleaned up now. And no control over whatever shot she was trying to play on her backhand side. 4-2 to Anastasia. Lucky little break there. That game was really getting long. Let's see what happened. Oh, shame. Yeah. Oh, just had no balance. He had left hand on the ground, trying to get back on her feet, and then one hand trying to get the ball back into the court. That's fine. She'll just brush it off and continue. Oh. Fifteen love. Nice little point one at the net from Gauff. Took opportunities wisely. Oh, that's a confident backhand volley. Wow. Forehand cross court from Gauff. Potapova. Forehand cross court duel right now. I think Potapova just switching it up. Looking good with that forehand. Oh, good angle. Gauff is completely out of the court. Double and backhand winner. Cross court. 15 all. So Ramesis in the chat has watched all 4 episodes. Rafa's documentary last night. And what stood out? What stood out the most for you, Ramesis? Is it everything you expected? Did you learn something new? This should be a winner. Gauff forehand cross court. It's a very, very short return. Almost hit the net. 315. Jessica Kuba. Vamos, Gauff. Double line backhand return in the bottom of the net. Yeah, Potapova's got attitude. You can see that in her. Trying to, you can see it coming out. Wow, that was a thunderous forehand return cross court. Gauff trying to be defensive, flick that racket up to use the power from the Austrian, but it didn't work. It was amazing. I never realized his foot injury was so bad as it was. So much more impressed now, especially the fact that he's was so good on clay. Yeah, it was amazing. Definitely shed some tears. Oh, wow. I better watch out because I'm also emotional character. Okay, I'm gonna have a box of tissues next to me when I watch it. Beautiful inside in forehand return from Potapova. Wow. Wow, returning well now, Potapova. Good backhand cross court. Gauff standing really far back. Oh, stunning forehand winner. Gauff wrong-footed. Turned into a spectator on court. Didn't move a muscle. And it's a break point at a crucial time in the set. And it's an ace down the middle of the court. Back to deuce. Watch it with the family. So much to learn. I generally felt inspired to work harder in my own life. I'm probably going to watch it again at some point. Yeah, working hard. That's the only thing I do. I had, in the last 3 months, I had 1 day off, and that was last weekend. And for me, I have to learn how to find balance. That's my thing. So working hard is the easy part. I'm always working. Always have something to do. Almost too active. For me, it's like the opposite. I need to find ways of just calming down. No, calming down. I mean, I sleep like a rock. Honestly, when I put my head on the pillow, it's within seconds. So that's where I'm lucky. But it's about working smarter. Oh, Potapova is just causing so much damage. Incredible defense from Gauff, getting everything back. Oof, this is going to be scary. Going onto the backhand side, double backhand, cross court, Gauff changing it up. Looks like Potapova's the one who's getting tired now. And I'm right. What a forehand winner. Cross court from Gauff. Just moving the same way she was in the beginning. And she was doing most of the defending. But I could see towards the end of the rally, Potapova was the one that was moving sluggish. Oh, great sprint forward to the short ball from Gauff and then whipping that forehand cross court for a winner. Phenomenal. First serve. It's a let. So it was in. Return was in as well. The documentary opened up Rafa's relationship with Tony and how brutal he was with Rafa. Rafa wasn't allowed to drink water during practices just so he learns how to suffer on court. Wow. that, wow, I think like to be rehydrated is important. But that's the thing, like people, you can adapt. If you, the best time to learn anything is when you're young because it just becomes second nature. When you get older, it's tougher. If you have an easy life as a kid, later in life, when you want to work hard, it's like, oh, no, let me just take it easy. Oh, forehand in the net from Potapova. Again, long rally. As you can imagine, Gauff just getting it back, getting it back. In a good position now. It's these little battles that Gauff wins. It sends a message. It's a psychological win over her opponent. That's what just fascinates me so much. I'm so impressed with Gauff. And Potapova's tired. Surely that backhand return looked weak behind the baseline. Rafa also said it would be much harder to beat his 14 French Open titles than beating Novak's 24 Grand Slams. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it makes sense. If you look at Sinner, Alcaraz, I mean, they're still young. They can go on to get over 20 Grand Slams. But to have 14 on one surface, Potapova ready to take another very important lead early on in this match. That's really a weakness and standing out like a sore thumb. It was a slow slice serve out wide, forehand return from Gauff in the net. I think she needs to stop flicking the racket up and hit through the ball from back to front. (150 km/h) first serve. Not very powerful. Kick out wide, double hand backhand return in the middle of the court, double hand backhand in the net from Potapova. Feels like right now each player is just playing to force the error from the opponent. And I think especially for Potapova, it's going to be tricky now because she wants to finish points off early. This forehand return again. She's trying to. It looks like when she's hitting a forehand that she's trying to. She's trying to do this, but like in front of her and then flick it up. There's no pace. There's no power on the ball. That's okay when your opponent's smashing it really hard. Needs to be hitting through the ball. They're in a backhand cross-court duel right now. Backhand down the line, misses the baseline. Again, targeting that forehand. This time she gets it over. Potapova, no footwork. No footwork. Break point. Missed that forehand. I'm not sure about Carlos. Seems injury prone. He won't make 20 plus. Sinner is not the best at best of 5 player. Probably won't get 20. Backhand cross-court duel. Gauff changes that up. Onto Potapova's forehand. Better technique. Just looked a little bit clumsy on the forehand, Potapova. Again into a backhand cross-court duel. Feels like Gauff is just turning up the heat now in this rally. Heavy topspin forehand. Down the line. Back into the backhand cross-court duel. And Potapova tried to go for the winner down the line. Finds the wrong side of the line. We're back on serve. Retaking the ball toss for the second serve. Kick onto the backhand. The contact point's very high, but Potapova dealt with it all right. Forehand goes long from Gauff. First serve, let. Finding good depth right now, Potapova, but everything's in the middle of the court. Finds a little more width now with the backhand cross court. Opened it up a bit, went down the line with the backhand. Long rally again. I don't know if this is really going to suit her. She's not doing much running. Gauff, steady, double hand backhand in the net. So Gauff is definitely taking control of the longer rallies. Saul Lagular. Let's go, all out. My beautiful Coco, I know you're going to be the 2-time champion of the French Open. She's a defending champion. Right now, I just lost the third point of the game. Thank you for that comment. Good first serve down the tee. It's a short return. Gauff steadies it up again with a heavy topspin. Oh, she might be under pressure now. Good backhand cross-court from Potapova. Tries to go big with the forehand cross-court. Can't find the singles court. 30 all. Slice out wide. And the return goes out wide. Cross court. Game point. Wow. Oh, I cannot wait for that fourth round. My goodness, I hope I can do it. I hope it just fits perfect in my schedule. Marta Kostyuk against Iga Świątek. That looks fantastic. Gauff putting pressure with the inside-in forehand. Potapova hits it high and long. The first time in the match, she takes the lead. Go, girl, Coco, says Cakes49. But Bremsis, Marta Kostyuk has a great chance. Really. I think if she can get through Iga, I mean, honestly, how she's been playing, I kind of give her the edge. But I'm a little worried that Iga might just play really well because she's playing a better player. You know what I mean? I'm not worried in that sense. It's just I'm excited for the match because it could just be an absolute blockbuster. But yeah, it's looking better now for Gauff. Defending too well. Those long rallies, they belong to the American. Potapova needs to be, yeah, I could say, I don't know if she has the capabilities of out-rallying Gauff. Even if she wins a couple of points, I'm guessing Gauff's going to win 75% of them. So 3 out of 4 points, long rallies in favor of the American. It's a great statistic. That's a better return. Great return from Gauff. Double hand backhand down the line in the tram lines from Potapova. Struggling with the height. Let's see where that contact point was. Head height, trying to drill it down the line. I mean, technically, it didn't look too bad, but I prefer when that type of shot has been implemented closer to the net. That she's really leaning into it, trying to get that contact point as high as possible, but behind the baseline, tough. I mean, it's possible, but double hand backhand in the net from Potapova. She shows a lot of attitude, Potapova. Oh, she's a tough cookie, I can imagine. There's that high contact point again, but now she's approaching the net. Not a bad backhand from Potapova. Backhand cross-court winner from Gauff. And she's got 3 set points. Second serve. It's going to retake the ball toss again. Coco trying to go 6-4. And it's a double fault. 6-4 to Gauff, first set. And Anastasia will be kicking herself. Yeah, you're right. Potapova is a Russian who moved to Austria. Same with Kasatkina. She was born in Russia. Same with Rybakina, was born in Russia, moved to a different country. Ublek. It's actually incredible. I've said this maybe once or twice in previous videos. It's incredible how many Russians there are out there. Zverev, he's born in Germany, but his parents are Russian. He speaks Russian. Anisimova, that's a Russian surname. There's just so many Russian from descent. It's like they just designed perfectly for this game. Well, it's a little bit sad for Potapova if you're an Austrian fan or fan of Anastasia. Had such a good start, everything was working, ground strokes, big winners, and probably right at the end, what's let her down most is the backhand. Maybe a little bit impatient, but I don't think she has the stamina. She doesn't have the fitness levels that Gauff can bring on court. Yeah, I think that's why she's getting impatient at times. Sharapova, the most famous Russian. You know I like Potapova. Novak, you can't say that. Pretty Pova. She's like a doll. Man, she can wallop that ball. She's not always consistent. She's been in good form, and it showed in the beginning of this match. But then it just seemed to, she can find that type of form again, and she'll cause a lot of problems for Gauff. Gauff is just fantastic. I love her on-court demeanor, the way she is, her character. I mean, she's had to mature very quickly at a young age. So, first serve into the body is just out. Hey, look who's back. Potapova, давай, давай. Oh, what a drive volley winner, double hand backhand. Oh, that's a weak forehand from Gauff in the net. 30. So already looking very similar to how the first set started. First serve into the net. Try to go to the backhand side, down the middle of the court. Gauff, second serve. Kick into the backhand. Yeah, it's a good backhand return. That was a lot of power. Forehand, the wrong side of the line. Love 40, 3 break points. Second serve. That looked like a double fault. Yeah, even Anastasia's looking at it. It's been called in. So the return is out. Slice out wide, drops in forehand, return, pushes Gauff back, plays defensive heavy topspin, forehand down the line. Potapova wants to hit flatter and harder over the net. Gauff is happy to do the same. And that backhand down the line is weak from Potapova. At some point, she had to change direction, but found the net instead. Good backhand return from Potapova. Down the line. Back into a backhand cross-court duel. More in the middle now. Potapova finding good depth, pushing Gauff back. Switching to the forehand sides now. Forehand to forehand. Gauff decides to go back to the backhand of Potapova. Mistimed the backhand down the line. Potapova mistimed the forehand completely. It's phenomenal. It's like every single time Gauff comes up with her best tennis and she can play incredibly aggressive tennis when she has to, but she can play such a patient game. Love 40 down. She wins 3 points by just waiting it out, just getting it back in the court, And it's not just pushing it back. I mean, she's still playing high quality tennis. I thought she was going to approach the net. Her shot selection just improves as the match goes on. Just happy to stay in the rally. She knows she can last it. Potapova tries to go big now with the backhand. Good defense from Gauff. Gauff is wrong-footed. One-hand backhand. Doesn't make it over the net. Yes. Inside in. Forehand winner from Potapova, who looks exhausted right now. That should always have been a winner. Wasn't going to miss that. Kick out wide. Heavy topspin backhand return into the middle of the court. Pushing Gauff back. Goes down the line. This time she finds the court. And it's a winner. Gauff is broken in the first game of the second set. Looking at the performance tracker. Yeah, I mean, these are just statistics confirming what I said, is that Potapova had a smashing start and just started to dip. And gradually Gauff has just been improving. That's evident point by point, game by game. And then how Gauff was able to get the most important break at the end of that first set. It's just so mentally tough. Couldn't hold on to a service game. But maybe it's an opportunity for her to break once again. Forehand return short onto the backhand side of Potapova's. Wants to get forward. Plays a drop shot. Gauff gets it. Scoops it up. Good reaction forehand volley, but this is going to be put away. Too easy for Potapova. Let first serve. .178 kilometers per hour. That was a really quick first serve. Missed the service block altogether. Oh, that was awfully close, but still in. But the double hand backhand was not in the net rather. Just can't find consistency. Potapova has a few good shots and then the exact opposite. Good first serve. Gauff managed to scramble to a backhand side. Now one-hand backhand lob is too short. Tries a proper lob. Anastasia smashes on top of the net. Forehand winner down the line. Anastasia is losing it right now. And it looked like she was getting angry with the net or the court or Gauff, but she was looking in that direction. Oh, okay, okay. So her team is behind Gauff right now. And it just looked like she was screaming at Gauff because it was in the direction. Gauff just standing between Anastasia and her team sitting in the crowd. Second serve. Slow kick, double hand backhand, return cross court. Potapova changed direction to Gauff's forehand. Tries to go down the line, and that looked like it hit the line. On the line, forehand winner. Starting to find her range. Thought at times in that first set, it's almost like the court just shrunk, just kept missing the lines. Now it's just expanding for her. And that was a half-hearted clap from Gauff on the strings. There's that weakness again coming out. Slow second serve. Slow slice out wide. Forehand return, mishit by Gauff. Good first serve, out wide. I don't think the lob's going to make it in. And it's a 2-love lead. It's going the same way as it did in the first set. Almost a carbon copy. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to 3 sets. Wow, what a return. Ballistic forehand return down the line. Anastasia went full out on that forehand. Got to keep that second serve away from Potapova's forehand. First serve, that's okay. Forehand return just back into the middle of the court. Oh, Gauff shanked that forehand completely. Got a little stressed for a few seconds. Can see that turned around, straight in the strings. See the tightening of the lips on Gauff's face. A lot of concern there. That was unnecessary. Someone who probably prides herself on consistency, getting a lot of balls in. That was not needed. Oh, double and backhand in the net now from Gauff. What are the chances that Gauff's going to come back and win this game? But it hardly bounced. That was unlucky. Good first serve out wide. Double and backhand return in the tram lines. First of 3 points. And Gauff just has the ability to do that. She can do it. She can come back. Second break point. First serve is good. Not a bad forehand return. Gauff just hitting harder. And the double and backhand in the net. 3-love to Potapova. Oh, wow. This is not looking the same as the first set. Inconsistency from both players. And at the right time, Potapova is starting to find her range. I was saying that. Connecting with the ball nicely. Gauff is just started hitting unforced errors. So if it's not a winner for Potapova, then it's an unforced error from Gauff. Serve was good. Serve was good, but fantastic returning from the Austrian. First return, second return. Still think that's probably one aspect of Gauff's game that needs to develop more. Needs to be. She needs more possibilities. Not seeing the body serve. She's tried a few times, but then it's just like, I think once the game gets started, she just forgets it. And then she's always trying to. Aiming a lot on Potapova's forehand. Is that like a second set tactic? She's just going to switch it at some point to the backhand side of Potapova. We'll just try to keep it away from the strength. I know that if you keep playing to the weakness, especially at this level, improve quickly. Kick onto the backhand. Aggressive return. Backhand clips the top of the net from Potapova. Coco loves 3 sets. Yeah. Yes, what a rally. Incredible. Gauff scrambling. Can't get the backhand smash back. Fantastic play from the Austrian. He must be exhausted. Could you have let it bounce, perhaps? We'll never know. First serve in the net. Kick out wide. I went backhand cross court. Was with angle. Potapova hits her backhand in the net. As we go past 60 minutes, these two ladies have been on court. Potapova's got some momentum now. And Gauff's definitely not going to give up anytime soon. Slow slice into the forehand. Not the most aggressive return, but unforced error from Potapova. Backhand cross court in the tram lines. 15-30. Missed the first serve. Down the middle of the court. Got all aggressive on the ball when it was returned back. Second serve, kick onto the backhand. High looping backhand into the middle of the court from Potapova. Now forehand, can't really get the right timing. That's a better hitting zone. Gauff's playing too short. Potapova's attacking the net and couldn't get the volley over the net. 2 break points in favor of Coco Gauff, just defending with everything she's got. The ball almost wedged between the racket and the ground. Didn't have the right positioning of the feet and technique to get that over. It's good play from the American. Hard hitting, backhands cross court. And Gauff tried to change direction. She hit her backhand in the net. Still has another break point. Big moment here. Just feel if Gauff can get this break, hold her service game, there's a possibility there for the American to creep back. That might just, irritate Potapova even more. It'll really get under her skin. She can get irritated quite quickly. Scuffed the return. Complete mishit. But if I'm going to defend Coco Gauff, there's a shadow that's been cast by the stadium, and it's just creeping over the court right now. It's almost in the middle of the court. So where Potapova was standing in the sunshine, she kicked in such a manner that the ball could have been right on the cusp of sunlight and shade. I don't know. I don't like that, but maybe that's my psychological issue I have when I'm playing tennis. Potapova, advantage. Same thing happened right now in the rally. Double hand, backhand, mishit. Clearly off the frame. There was probably a bit of string involved. Yeah. This shadow just creeping ever more slowly. Double fault from Potapova. We're back to deuce. Oh, wow, Gauff, not a single double fault to this point. Potapova already four. That's kind of impressive. I've been critical about Gauff's serve, especially that second serve. There's improvement there. Wow, this is hard hitting from Potapova. Controlling the rally. Gauff just getting it back heavy topspin forehands. Maybe taking control of the point slightly. When's Potapova going to lose it? Just feel at some point she's just going to try to crack it open. Wow, did she just go around the pole with a forehand? They're still at it. Forehand. Oh, in the net from Gauff. That was incredible play from Anastasia Potapova. Please show that replay again. A fantastic forehand cross court. Ooh, huge let. Bounces out. Second serve, Potapova. Kicks over onto the forehand. Forehand return down the middle of the court is hit back with Potapova's forehand. Who hits her forehand in the net after Gauff hit her backhand back into the court. Back to deuce. Oh, it's getting to a lengthy game now. 7.5 minutes. Double fault from Potapova. Both serves in the net. Oh, I don't know. Potapova would be a difficult cookie to deal with. Third break point. So the way she speaks is like, wow, that's attitude. What a first serve out wide. Double hand backhand return in the tram lines down the line. What a match. So close. This game just feels important. It just feels necessary for Gauff to win it. She's going to make a real difference. And it will. It will get underneath Potapova's skin. Oh my goodness. Third attempt. Can't get the ball toss right. Don't know if that's a sign of nerves. It gets the second serve in. Double hand back in return into the middle of the court. Neutralizing the serve. That's what Gauff does. Chasing a ball onto a forehand side. It was a good backhand down the line from Potapova. She's got another backhand now. Cross court. Good backhand down the line from Gauff, but there's no power. Potapova gets there, but can't control her forehand. Yet another break point. Let's make that number 4. Can Coco Gauff finally do it? We're about to hit 10 minutes that Potapova has been serving. And it looks like for the first time that Potapova just became a little bit human. Just calm down. Took the advice from the trainers, obviously having a word with him. Sitting in the stadium behind her. Second serve. Kick onto the forehand. Backhand cross court from Potapova. And Gauff. Oh, she got the backhand in. I thought it was going out. Backhand cross court duel right now. Potapova, that's a wild backhand. Gauff gets the break. Phenomenal. Oh, absolutely fought for that one. Does Coco Gauff love three setters, or does she want to win this match in straights? Oh, I just love her attitude, man. I like tennis players like that. It's very wide. It's always a big Sampras fan. Edberg was the same. Roger Federer. Roger Federer. That's what tennis is missing. Wow, thunderous backhand from Potapova. I mean, if I compare myself, if I think about myself, I'm a calm player on court, but I don't like cheating. I don't like it. That gets under my skin. If people know that, yeah, they'll push me. I'm a very fair player. I like to think that. Backhand to backhand right now, both ladies. Very little movement, and we're standing middle of the court now. First time, Potapova's been pulled out wide, but I think Gauff has just missed the backhand cross court. Looking for the winner. Does she feel it was in? I think she sees it. She fought so hard to break the Austrian in the previous game. Can't afford to let this slip away now. Correct, Ramesses. He never won the French. But at the time, he broke the record. He had 15 Grand Slams. When he got to number 15, oh, that's incredible, returning from Potapova. But Gauff has just, I don't know, just switched off all of a sudden. First serve points won, 33% for Gauff, 83% for Potapova. Oh, did she just hit herself in the hand? Gauff got broken. That's 4-1. You're right about that. Pete never won the French. I don't even think he got to a final. I think his best was a semis, maybe? I think he got to a semi-final once, maybe quarterfinal. But I like those players, and I see Gauff. I see like her character. I like those characters where they're calm. They don't lose their minds. Nadal's a little bit like that. And then, I mean, when you're winning and you win those important points, then like, come on, vamos, celebrate it. Why not? Especially when you've been digging deep. Gauff doesn't really do that either. Federer never did that. He was advised later on in his career should be showing more emotion. That's probably where he gained a lot of fan support, to be very honest. Oh, if anyone wants to know what's happening with the football, Arsenal is beating PSG right now. 1 nil. But back to the tennis. 15 all in the sixth game. That was 43 minutes gone by. So coming to the end of that first half. Champions League final. Arsenal beating PSG 1-0. Who the heck is Arsenal and PSG? Good inside in. Backhand return from Gauff. Changing it up now. Making it a little challenging for Potapova. Just returning the ball right back into the middle of the court to the Austrian. Don't see Gauff doing that a lot, but I think it's almost like she's warming up in the match to just improve her game. Second serve, Potapova. Kick down the middle of the court, inside in, forehand return, forcing Potapova to run to the forehand side. Forehand goes high and long, 2 break point opportunities. Ramesis. You don't know who Arsenal Football Club is? Paris Saint-Germain? I guess you don't watch European soccer. Second serve. Backhand return down the middle of the court. Gauff very aggressive onto Potapova's backhand side, inside out. Forehand drive volley. And she gets the break. Can she finally just hold a service game in the set? We're about to see Berrettini. What's happening with Berrettini? Let's see if I can quickly have a look there. Gosh, are they still playing? Kwame, 2-1 down against Tabilo. That was always going to be tough. Berrettini. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. 10-9 in the match tiebreaker final set. Berrettini 7-6, 5-7, 6-7, 6-4, and it's 6-all. They're in a tiebreak, and it's 10-all in a tiebreak. Good return from Potapova. Falling back. Gauff could not control her forehand. Oh, wow. Yeah, trying to go into the body. Just can't get the serve in. I think she's tried a few times, Coco Gauff, in the match. At some point, just needs to get it in. That's an aggressive second serve. Fantastic. Potapova being pulled back on the backhand side now. Shifts it up. Beautiful double backhand winner down the line. Oh, scary stuff. How good Potapova is returning. Gauff has to really think deep now. Dig deep. Think about what she needs to do. But that was a very short backhand. Yeah, she needs to know that. Good serve out wide. Double backhand. Smash down the middle of the court from Gauff. Wow. She just went ballistic mode. That was some power. Beautiful tennis from Gauff. Another first serve. Come on. There we go. But it was a let. So retake. Second serve. Potapova inside the singles court. Gauff doesn't even look at her. Oh, just open up the court. That was not a good forehand from Gauff. What was she doing? 2 break points. She ran around her backhand side, was practically in the doubles corridor, and then she just hit I thought she was going to go inside out forehand. She just hit in the middle of the court. Potapova just had to take 1 or 2 steps to her right and then just smash her forehand into the open court. Shot selection there was not the best. Second serve, Potapova. Again, both feet on the baseline this time. Getting ready for that second return. Backhand inside in return. Backhand's cross court now. Potapova goes big with the backhand down the line, and I think she hits the line. It's a winner, 5-2 to the Austrian. Oh, wow. Ah, 6 minutes extra time. It's already 50 minutes. There's 1 more minute of extra time. Oh, Havertz got taken down quite heavily. It was the first time in 23 years. 23 years, Arsenal lifting the English Premier League title. Last time that happened was with the Invincibles. Patrick Vieira, Freddie Ljungberg, Thierry Henry, Bergkamp, was he also part of the camp? I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but I know a lot about football. Growing up in a football crazy family. I'm a Man United supporter. Back in the Champions League. Maybe United will be there next year. Okay. Now I'm caught between 2 matches. Serving for the second set, Potapova. Oh, sorry about that, Remesis. I'm sure there are other people who do. Wow, what a winner. The winner works for Potapova. She is unstoppable. Sometimes it looks... It's like every time that Potapova hits the ball, just before she hits it, it looks like she's got this big smile on her face. And then just crushes that ball down the line for a winner. Chris. Inside in, backhand return from Gauff. Wow, whipping that forehand cross court for a winner. Short, angled, but there was definitely a lot of power. She needs to be building now for the third set. What? There's so much craziness going on right now. Are they still playing? What? That's insane. 13 all in the match tiebreak. Gauff definitely hitting with more power. Potapova misses her forehand. More aggression now from the American. I think she's already warming herself up for the next set. I mean, is she going to want to fight back now? She needs to think the long run. Important that she can just win this match. Good body serve from Potapova. Double hand backhand in the net. And it's a break point. Mr. Torres. Wow. I mean, looking back at history, yeah, where does it say here? Potapova's won the last two encounters. That was in 2023, just a month apart. That was 3 years ago. I would think Goff's going to win in three sets. That's what I'm guessing. Ah, missed the backhand down the line. Goff, and it's deuce now. It's about winning the most important points in tennis. That was an important one. Second serve onto the forehand. Aggressive forehand return from Gauff down the line. She's just playing everything in the middle now. So is Potapova, but she's getting more power. Backhand in the net from Gauff. She just awarded Potapova set point. Wow, Berrettini. 15-13 in a match tiebreak set. Fifth set. Wow, that's fantastic for Berrettini. Also, someone who's been very injury prone over the years. And that was out wide. Gauff gets the break. Although, I thought it was wide. Gauff's showing that it's wide. Chair umpire's having a look at it. Showing Potapova. Shows the finger. And it's 5-3. But, it's juice, man. Juice. My bad. Sorry. Getting too excited. It was advantage Potapova. Oh, gosh. Almost an ace down the middle of the court. Oh, wild forehand return, cross court. And another set point. Torres, yeah, Coco will probably pull this one off too. Just needs to tighten up on these unforced errors though. For some time, Gauff's been winning the longer rallies, and I just feel that maybe now it's going to suit Potapova. The whole court is in shade. It's in the shadow of the stadium. Creeping closer to the evening session. Kick onto the forehand, inside in forehand. Return winner from Coco Gauff, taking it back to deuce. Oh, wow. That was a thunderous return winner. Probably the hardest, the best one I've seen from Gauff. Maybe she's trying to copy Potapova now. Slice out wide, return. Very aggressive on the feet of Potapova. Wasn't quick enough to get behind the baseline. Double hand, backhand in the net. And now, break point. Potapova, wow, showing some real interesting facial expressions. First serve in the net, low in the net. Kick onto the backhand. Good backhand cross-court return from Gauff. They're in the rally now. Backhand to backhand. Both hitting very deep. Backhand down the line from Gauff. Forehand cross-court from Potapova. In a forehand cross-court duel now. Ooh, just makes it over the net. Gauff, so does Potapova's forehand. And the forehand down the line from Potapova goes long, and now it's 5-3 to Gauff. The comeback queen. Potapova looks tired. And I think Gauff has just seen it. She saw it. Anastasia is a hottie, so I can't make my mind who to cheer for. So you succumb to looks. Well, I'm kind of the same. Being a tennis coach and a tennis player, I like good-looking technique. I like good-looking technique. If I like a good-looking person, it's because of the looks. But if I'm watching tennis, I want to see beautiful technique. 15 love for Gauff. Oh, it's going easy now. Another unforced error. Back in return, goes out. 30 love. Slice out wide, forehand return, aggressive, cross court, good forehand down the line, forcing Potapova to move. Oh man, more topspin, Gauff. Forehand in the net. Mr. Torres doubting Coco will win in 2 sets. She looks like she's tightening up in that arm. Drop shot from Gauff. I think that's the first time in this whole match I've just said drop shot and Gauff, one after the other. And well disguised. Anastasia took one step and then turned around. 40-15. Slice out wide, and it's an ace. Gauff shows the fist. Wow. The comeback queen. So, there's a few doubters here in the chat. Mr. Torres doubting that Coco can win in 2 sets. I wonder if the momentum is now swinging in her direction. Potapova has been doing very well on her service games. Vanessa leaving a message in the chat. Thank you very much. I think maybe Coco will lose. Potapova was so good on clay lately. I know, and that's what I said before the match started. This is the makings of a fantastic match. Gauff, defending champion. She's been doing well as well. Let's not forget, she lost in the final in Rome against Svitolina, who just had the most incredible run. But Potapova is kind of in the same boat as Svitolina, in the sense that she's in good form. She's on good form right now. But Gauff is just fantastic at getting back, coming back. Way. Long rally. Gauff goes hard down the line with the backhand, with the forehand as well, finding fantastic depth. Potapova's just been pushed back. Drop shot opportunities at some point, not anymore. Forehand cross-court duel. Courts open up, forehand down the line. Fantastic winner for Coco Gauff. Such an important winner, psychologically speaking. Oh, that was superb. Longest rally of the match, the last one, 22 shots. First serve in the net. Second serve slice down the middle of the court. That forehand is miles out from Potapova. Both hands on the knees, leaning over. Very quick to get the next point started. She'll want to retake a ball toss again. First serve in the net. Where's Gauff going to move now? Come on. In a good position. Pressure will be on Potapova. Could get a good second return. Now she's creeping forward. Inside in backhand return. Forces Potapova to go cross-court with the backhand. Tries to go down the line. Potapova crouching down now. Is she finished? She looks tired. Andile Ngube, eye to eye. Coco must try and win in 2 sets. She can't lose today as a defending champion. He's a big supporter, big fan there. Thank you, Andile. Nice steady rally right now. Oh, Potapova went huge down the line. Beautiful winner right in the corner. Maybe I'm getting too excited. The coach was just looking very relaxed. Maybe he's expecting more. Yeah. All Anastasia needs to do is just win this game. Easier said than done. Gauff now putting the pressure on, moving forward to the net. Forehand slice in the net. And it's 5-all. Momentum definitely on the American side. Second time now. Anastasia goes down in a squatting position. Eyeing her coach. That's 3 games in a row, folks. Oh, what a kick serve. Great first serve. Approach. Down the line, lobs up in the air. Great lob from Potapova, sending Gauff back to the baseline. Hard onto Gauff's backhand. Incredible backhand cross court. Beautiful inside in forehand winner from Gauff. It's like she just, I don't know, just got so energized. What did she do? Power, speed around the court. Well, I guess because of the shadow, the shade, it would have just cooled everything down, but it's going to benefit Gauff as well, not only Potapova. Potapova wanting to be aggressive inside the baseline. Oh, great second serve from Gauff. Great second serve. I'm so impressed. This is something I've been saying for such a long time. Wow, that was hard. Right in the body of Potapova. And she just with 2 hands just tried to get out the way. The racket was literally pointing up here when she was making contact with the ball. Backhand cross court in the net from Potapova. 3 game points for Coco Gauff, defending champion. Most definitely in the driving seat right now. Wow, forehand quality is right up there now. 9.4 in the last 4 games. Good kick serve. Changing it up. Potapova blasting a forehand cross court out behind the baseline. And it's 6-5. Say it again. Comeback queen is in it to win it. Magnificent play. That's the Gauff I know. It just shows how mentally tough she really is. Potapova started so strong, trying to keep the points short. She was getting most of her way in the beginning, especially 2-love lead, and then went to 2-1, 3-1 to Potapova. Then Gauff quickly, and that's another. It's exceptional about this 22-year-old is that she was able to adapt to the situation quickly and not wait when it gets really, really tough. Started turning it around. Started to use her strengths, her movement, her speed around the court. Had to defend in the beginning, but she created these long rallies. Backhand slice, cross court from Gauff. In that defending pattern once again, just getting everything back, almost exhausting Potapova. Make her use all her energy. Wrong footing Gauff. That was a splendid double hand backhand winner down the line. Absolutely beautifully played by the Austrian. Kick out wide to the backhand. Backhand return went long from Gauff. Yeah, just showing me and everyone else that was far too high. It's not comfortable. It's not great trying to return this height. Head height. It's out the hitting zone. This is the first serve out wide. What is Gauff going to do? Is she going to play a neutral ground stroke, or is she going to go aggressive? Okay, aggressive down the middle of the court. Potapova, good double hand backhand, right back at the forehand of Gauff. Gauff has to slide on the forehand side, slicing the forehand. It worked. The ball stayed low. Potapova could not get the double hand backhand over the net. Kick out wide. Good backhand down the line from Gauff. Was a bit short. Potapova could get there. Short forehand again. Potapova's turning up the heat now with the amount of power she's playing. Gauff is happy to play with it. Gauff calls it out. And I think it's going to stay out. 30-all. Eddie Stewart, go win this match. Coco Gauff. So just trying to figure out what you were writing there, Mr. Torres. What is WA? I don't know this abbreviation. Tiebreak, win a tiebreak, or an Anastasia blowout in the second set? We'll see. Good first serve out wide. Courts open up. Oh, magnificent backhand winner from the Austrian. Right in the corner. I think this game is Coco's. That's my hunch here. Says Torres. Mr. Torres, MX. Kick out wide. Uncomfortable position. Gauff got out of. Forehand down the line. Heavy looping backhand topspin. Back to Gauff. Changing up the pace and the height. Lots of power from Potapova, forcing the backhand slice from Gauff. Back to hitting. Gauff changes it now. Beautiful backhand down the line. Potapova has to chase down a drop shot. Good forehand cross court. Drive volley down the line, and the lob goes out. We are going to experience a tiebreak. 6-all in the second set. Inside in, backhand return. Now they're in a backhand cross-court duel, but they're both being spread. Gauff really quick to get the backhand down the line. Wow, Potapova's just got to a new level. Changing up the pace and the height with the backhand cross court, drilling the backhand down the line now into Goff's forehand. Now cross court to Goff's backhand. Drop shot from Potapova. Gets over the net. The lob is going to be out from Goff. My goodness. This is top tennis right now. Phenomenal stuff. I would say that Gauff had the momentum on her side. Potapova's found a second wind, perhaps. First serve in the net. I would think so too, but it all depends about the start. Double hand, backhand return is wide from Gauff to Love in the tiebreak. All depends who's going to get the lead. And if I was Potapova now, she should throw in that slow slice out wide. Gauff has been struggling. It's been a lot of free points there thus far. But she went out wide, but it was a little bit too much power. Second serve now. Kick serve into the middle of the block. Forehand, return into the middle. Oh, hard hitting now. Double hand back in from Potapova. Cross court now down the line. Again, cross court. Gauff missed the backhand. It's Love 3. I mean, if Gauff is in for a chance, she's going to have to win these next two service points. She misses the backhand cross court. Love 4. Potapova like a doll. Vanessa, yeah. I mean, as a tennis player, she looks facial treatment. Just want to know what skincare. I mean, she's probably got mascara and everything on for a tennis match. I mean, I don't know how women's products work, but oh my word. Double fault. And I'm sorry, Mr. Torres. Coco's definitely not going to win this tiebreak. The momentum is now on Potapova's side. She's going to have to start again, but that was very promising from Gauff. Very promising. I'm gonna say Potapova's going to win this because 99% of the time, the player who gets the lead in a tiebreak normally ends up winning it. It will be a phenomenal comeback. Only type of players I know from history, from the past, that have managed to come back in these situations, like Rafa Nadal. Maybe Djokovic. But Gauff puts herself on the board. First point, double hand backhand, high and long. Both players switch sides. Yeah, but looks can be deceiving, Vanessa. I'm just thinking about your comment again. I said that earlier. She looks like a doll. It's just also very slender. And then the amount of power she plays with, incredible. It just shows like how much technique is important. Because there are other tennis players out there, female tennis players who are larger, have more muscle, but don't generate as much power. Good serve out wide. Forehand return. Wrong-footed. Forehand return was too short. 5 set points now for Potapova. First serve in the net. Fear for a double fault. Yeah. Wow, that was a heavy second serve. What a second return. Forehand in the net. First set goes to Potapova. 7-6, second set. And an easy set, 7-1 in that tiebreak. Okay, I'm gonna need some water. Before you guys go, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back now. Nice, thank you to everyone getting involved. Thank you, Vanessa. This message in the chat. Nice to see you there as well, Mr. Torres. Let's get involved. Everybody, put your feelings out there. Let's be respectable, though, right? Respect everyone out there. Well, it is something that I predicted. I thought it would be a 3-setter. I do believe Gauff will come out top. Okay, so Potapova has left the court. Yeah, probably a little extended break. Gauff has just got her screensavers on. I saw that yesterday with Djokovic as well. A lot of tennis players do this. Why not? Just stare into nothing. Apparently it's very good for the human psyche, for the human brain. She just snapped out of it now. Back to reality, I guess. Potapova in the tiebreak. We're going to a third set then. Jory, nice to see you in the chat. Hello, hello. Let's get this third set started. First serve is in on the backhand. Inside out backhand return from Gauff. Oh, smashing forehand down the line from Potapova. And it's clear Gauff needs to find more angles. Keep it away from the middle. So it almost, because now Gauff's at the bottom of the screen. Potapova is just standing in one position and she's just dictating the play, where the ball's going. So it's like an inverted V. It's not the type of tennis that Gauff wants to find herself in. Second serve. Kick onto the forehand. Playing again into the middle of the court. Gauff's doing the running. Left and right on the backhand side now. Now she has to move more to the backhand. That's a short slice. The lob. Oh, what a reaction volley from Gauff, but she's never going to get that passing shot. Beautiful winner from Potapova. She's just playing too central. It's so obvious. And Potapova is the first to be brave to make a difference. I hope she can change that up, because when she was 5-2 down in the second set, that's what Gauff did. She started to play bigger. She started to go for the lines. So crazy, like, to be in such a difficult position and to come back. Ori Cat X. Go, Coco! Absolutely in love with this player. It's an absolutely blistering start from the Austrian. And it's a double fault. Good first serve. Backhand return is too short. Find some width, Coco. There we go. Backhand cross court. It's trying to hit with too much power, but she's just playing everything in the middle of the court, and it goes along. Potapova just standing in one position, dictating the play. Can be a little bit frustrating right now. Arsenal still leading 1-love, 1-0, 61 minutes, half an hour left in the European Champions League final. Let's go back to tennis. Kick down the middle of the court. Drop shot from Gauff. It was a little too deep. Forehand slice approach from Potapova, looking for the drop shot with a forehand volley. Oh, that's a bad forehand slice. Before the ball even bounced, Gauff turned around. She did not want to see that, the outcome. Is it going to be another one of these sets? She's had to come back. She had to come back in the first set. She had to come back in the second set. Both sets, Potapova, first and second set, Potapova took a 2-love lead. Wrong footing, Potapova, brilliant forehand winner down the line from Coco Gauff. First serves, Coco. You need a lot of first serves. Try the body serve again. There we go. Short backhand return. Thunderous approach. Coco Gauff smash. Ball comes back. Standing on just behind the service line. Beautiful forehand winner. Explosive stuff. Why can't you do this all the time? It's possible, because I looked at Sabalenka's game earlier against Kazatkina, and it's just shot after shot, point after point, game after game. Sabalenka is just smashing every ball, and Gauff shows it as well. Potapova has been playing great lately, so she should put up a big fight here. Completely agree with you. That's it. I haven't denied it. Oh, fantastic return. Down the line, beautifully placed. And even the great defense of Coco Gauff and speed, she wasn't able to get that back. Good first serve down the tee. Not a bad return. First return. Oh, but it was out. Oh, I thought it was in. 40-30, Coco Gauff. Game point. This is a little bit different. This is not the same as the first and second set. Sometimes patterns repeat themselves. This will be very important. This is very important now. Good kick out wide. Not a bad return from Potapova with a double hand backhand, but she's doing more running now. Back onto the backhand side. Inside out forehand from Gauff. High looping backhand tops on cross court from Potapova. Contact points really out of her hitting zone. Good slice cross-court from Gauff, and the slice down the line from Potapova goes long, and it's 1-1 in the final set here. Whew, exciting stuff. Still think Coco will win this. She shows all the signs. When she goes to that level, Potapova can't match it. She's saving it for the right moments. But now the unforced error is starting to creep in. Tried a wrong foot Gauff with a forehand cross court. Missed the baseline. Love 15. First serve out wide. Defensive return. Good backhand slice down the line from Gauff, bringing Potapova forward and also out wide. Oh, still in the rally. Gauff's just playing everything down the middle, right down the middle of the court. Potapova's not trying to switch it up either. Forehand cross-court duel. Wants to stay on Coco's forehand. Good forehand down the line from Coco Gauff. Inside in forehand, but I was more or less in the middle of the court. Long rally. Gauff hit it out. 15 all. So why is she doing this on the return game? This is what I'm trying to figure out. So it was evident that on Gauff's service game, she's just more confident. The ability to get the balls placed close to the inner tram lines, deep in the baseline, hitting with tons of power, it's there. But when she's returning, then she's just playing everything in the middle to Potapova. I don't get it. Unless she's doing this on purpose. She's going to carry Potapova with her through the set and then change it up. Wow, that was a great return. Wrong footing. Potapova forehand cross court, hitting her racket in the ground. Disappointed, perhaps, that she didn't see that happening. But to be honest, Anastasia should have known that it started with a return from Gauff. And then Gauff was in charge. So that was a completely different point. Exactly what I was saying. That's a type of tennis that she plays on her service game. But the first 2 points of this game was just hit in the middle, and then just changed it up. I mean, I can understand why the pattern would be made that way. Good forehand down the line. Potapova, one-hand backhand, lobbed very short. This is going to be easy smash winner. Thundered into the ground. 2 break points. Important moment now. Oh yeah, she was trying to make sure that ball was never going to come back. Even if Potapova guessed the right way, it was going to be a lob. Oh, Gauff calls it out. She's not going to dispute it either and gets the break. Well. Has she taken this to another level? This is the type of tennis I saw when she was 5-2 down in the second set. 5-3, 5-4, 5-5. And then she just went soft again at 6-5. 6-5, she just kind of like, I don't know, cooled off a little bit. Now she started again. She's starting again. The last 2 games, Gauff has been in charge. She definitely looks the fitter out of the 2. The quicker as well. She's gone over 120 minutes. These ladies have been on court. Is that maybe she's when she's getting the long rallies and she's looping the heavy forehand topspins, heavy backhand topspin, ground strokes back to Potapova, that she's just recharging almost. Some players have that ability that they can just stay in the rally for long, but when they're putting a lot of force and a lot of power, that's where they're losing the energy. Slow first serve onto Potapova's forehand. Maybe she didn't realize it's happening. Gauff is under pressure, just playing everything in the middle. And forehand, inside out goes long from Potapova. Lucky break, lucky point for American. Kick out wide. Not a bad backhand, but Gauff's playing again in the middle. Potapova looking to spread Gauff. Gauff looks like she's just happy to defend. This is what I'm saying, is that attack. That was a nothing forehand. I'm worried that it's like this mindset just brings on these uncharacteristic, unforced errors. Oh, weird wrist action. No. She needs to stay in one mindset. Oh, why is she getting so defensive, man? And then she just goes over the top. Wild forehand. Unfortunately, going long. Wonder, maybe Gauff's going through an emotional roller coaster right now. First serve in the net. Good kick serve. Forehand cross-court duel. Feel Gauff's got the upper hand, but she had to change direction. There's a bit of power from Potapova there on the backhand side now. Backhand to backhand. Potapova hammering it down the middle of the court now. Gauff had a forehand, and now she hammers her backhand in the net. 30-all. Another lucky break for the American. Potapova needs to keep the lead at all times here in the set if she wants a chance. Interesting point, Mr. Torres. And misses the backhand cross court, screaming in the direction of her coach. She's going to take it up a notch. Potapova is not going to hold back. It's not in her nature to play soft. She might look soft, but looks can be deceiving. Gauff is now playing with power. Oh, but she mistimed her forehand. Looking for the passing shot, and she gets the winner. 3-1 for Gauff. She looks so scared. She looks so nervous. I could tell it in. I could see it in the technique. She's just flicking the forehand up again. She's looking for added topspin, I guess. At the right time there, the winner, she followed through from back to front. I like those forehands. It's the body language says I'm positive. I know what I'm gonna achieve. Oh, well, that's a very easy point. I hope Potapova is all right. But again, so she hit the serve in. Gauff just steady return. But as she made contact with the ball, she just let go of the racket. The racket just flew out of her hand. And I don't know if there was something to do with her nail But it looks like she's got everything nicely painted, and maybe they're a little bit too long for tennis players. Because I know when my nails get a little bit too long and I'm holding the tennis racket, sometimes it just digs into my fingers. I like to keep my nails short. Beautiful backhand down the line from Gauff. Now she's starting to spread the ground strokes, going back into the middle of the court right now. Potapova's taking the opportunities. She's hammering it on Gauff's backhand side, switching up to the forehand. Gauff's doing most of the running, more of the defending. Again, slicing the forehand into the middle of the court. Oh, finding the baseline. Could see how clean the baseline. Looking for the drop shot. And reminding herself after the error to swing through with a double hand backhand. It's incredible watching Gauff. Because for a moment in time, and I mean 3, 4, 5, 6 points, she can just play the most incredible tennis. And I mean, top level Zabalenka, Rybakina, hard hitting tennis. And then she just goes soft again. And I'm telling you that the intelligence of Potapova, she'll realize, like, wow, she's just letting me come back into this. Rameses believes it's all over for Potapova. Is that a double fault? Yeah. So I wonder if it's fatigue. She's losing her head right now, and just seeing how the expression on Potapova's coach's face is just evolving. Just the lips are getting tighter and tighter. Need to be gentle with this young lady, and I think she missed the inside-out forehand winner. Oh, she got it! Because Gauff called it out, and then the camera changed. But I mean, just because Gauff called it out doesn't mean it's out. Oh, that was happening so often in the first and second set. Slow slice out wide, forehand return in the net by Coco Gauff. Game point. Beautiful ace out wide. Three, two. Oh gosh, PSG 1, Arsenal 1. They probably got a penalty or something. It's always like that. Yeah. This third set here. Just feel kind of I agree with Torres, Rameses as well. Gauff just has the ability to take it to the next level. Is she thinking to hold on to her service games till the end of this set? Perhaps. Be useful to get a lot of first serves in. She's had easy games when that's happened. First serve in the net. Good kick. Down the middle of the court. Potapova is the brave out of the two, making Gauff work hard. Ah, oh, what a backhand from Potapova. Don't get it. I'm trying to understand this right now. Good first serve. Forehand return in middle court was short. Gauff plays in the middle as well. Oh, it's a mishit forehand. Miles out. Concern on Gauff's face is evident. It's like when she's in the lead. This is something that happens a lot with Gauff. When she's in the lead in such important moments in matches, and the game just kind of crumbles. But watch, if she goes behind and Potapova takes the lead, then she'll come up with the best tennis again. Double fault. Double fault at love 30. Phenomenal. And now the look on Potapova's coach's face starting to look a little happier. It's an emotional roller coaster. Stunning backhand winner down the line. Change of direction from Potapova. Just cemented. Wow. Just cemented Gauff in her position. Couldn't take another step. And we're back on serve. I hope Ruud beats the brakes off Fonseca. Oh, I know why. Because Fonseca beat the GOAT. Ooh. I think it's going to be like this for the rest of his career. João Fonseca. Second serve, Potapova. Hard hitting onto Gauff's forehand side. Just staying in a cross-court forehand duel right now. Court's opened up. Gauff decides to go cross-court. Potapova just adding more power on the forehand cross-court. Hits the top of the net. It goes over. Gauff gets there. Scoops the forehand. Or tries to slice the forehand down the line. Can't find the singles court. Lucky from the Austrian. I don't think this is over for Potapova, to be very honest. But these momentum swings, they just come as a surprise. When's Gauff's turn going to turn up? It's just making it too easy. There we go. Gauff tries to spread. Potapova hits the inner tram line. Inside in forehand. Wow, that was aggressive from Gauff. Inside out forehand winner. And it's 15-all. It's like, it's crazy. She needs to program herself. I'm talking about Coco Gauff. She needs to almost program herself to believe that she's down. She's 3-2 up, but she's behind. Like trick herself almost. Because it's 3-all, 15-love for Potapova, and then she just plays the top tennis again. Forehand in the net from Potapova, hitting herself in the shoe, the right foot. Oh, I thought you were all for America. Remesis. Double fault from Potapova. And I think she's just hurt herself. Finishing that second serve, she put her left arm right away between the shoulder and her neck. Missing the first serve down the middle of the court. It sure is. This third set is getting very interesting. Oof. That was a nervous second serve from Potapova. Had the opportunity to move forward, decided to move back. Forehand sliced down the line from Gauff. Good backhand cross court. Court's opened up. Potapova very quick to get to the forehand side. Oh, double hand backhand in the net. Gauff had the opportunity to hit the winner, put more pressure on. So Remesis in the match was for Gauff, and I'll switch to Potapova. Nothing wrong with that. You did say in the beginning how much you like both players for different reasons. Two shot rally serve, and the return is out. 2 break points saved. Slice out wide. Backhand cross court from Potapova. Gauff was running. Now they're just in a backhand cross court duel. Good backhand down the line from Potapova. Oh, hard hitting from Gauff now. Feel like she's taking over the rally. Good opportunity to play that drop shot. Good forehand down the line from Potapova. Weak lob from Gauff. Weak backhand down the line. Advantage. Potapova. Everything right. The drop shot was good. Not a bad response from Potapova. But the lob was far too short, too weak. And the defending champion struggling now. The look of agony on her face. Oh, great backhand winner down the line. Potapova holds her game. Ooh, struggling here, struggling. Gauff is just going through this emotional swings. I almost believe that she needs to be down. She needs to think that she's behind, even when she's in the lead, to just play high quality tennis. It's just too much in the middle right now. Potapova's enjoying this. I feel like she does have. I believe that since the sun has been pushed out of the court, the shade of the stadium has come over. Potapova is looking fitter. It looks like she can last those long rallies. And being a little bit more patient, I guess, waiting for the right moments to attack. Straight away under pressure, Gauff. Approach shot. Anastasia smashes it out. Gosh. So close to the net. Misses the smash. Lady luck on Coco Gauff's side. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Nice response from Potapova with a forehand return. Forehand cross-court duel, but Coco Gauff's more in the middle right now. So is Potapova. Backhand goes long behind the baseline. 15 all. Trying to go for the body serve. Just hasn't landed for Gauff today. Second serve. Anastasia has both her heels on the baseline. Smashes a double hand backhand return in the net. 3:15. Kick out wide. Heavy backhand topspin. Return from Potapova. Now she switches it up. Lots of power. Very flat. Now down the line. Good defense from Gauff. But she's doing most of the running. Just playing it right back at Potapova. There's a shift in the rally now. I think Gauff is taking charge. Steers it down the line. Potapova has to chase the drop shot. Scoops it over the net. Good backhand volley drop shot. Back it down the line from Gauff. And it's a winner for Potapova. Raising the left arm up in the air. Celebrating that victory. Magnificent tennis from both players. But once again, Gauff has to stop hitting in the middle. Is that part of her tactic? I don't know. It's just right now against the on-form Potapova. I think Potapova has also just accepted it. She just realizes, okay, you know what? Gauff is going to get to every one of my shots. I have to always hit extra balls, maybe even with extra power, but so be it. And she's just gonna do it. The rally's already started. Good back and down the line. No, it's not good. It misses the baseline. Game point, 40-30. We need a third set tiebreaker. Wow. Change of direction. Potapova's backhand down the line, forcing Gauff to move. The court's opened up. Gauff is very quick to recover. It's a wild forehand from Potapova, almost like she's tired. 4-all. Good slice out wide. Inside out forehand, forcing Gauff to run to the backhand side. She's just chasing every ball. Now she's turning up the heat. Drop shot from Gauff. Just couldn't find the singles court. Idea was right. 15-love. First serve out wide, double and backhand return, pushing Potapova back. Gauff had a bit of time. There we go. Gauff's now trying to play wider. Drop shot from Gauff. Too deep. Good approach shot. Potapova, overhead smash. No power. Gauff comes out top. Double and backhand in the net. Potapova falls on her bottom. And the coach of Potapova just having to breathe out at the end of that. It's also exhausting for the fans. Can only imagine. I'm a neutral when it comes to this. But as a tennis player, as a tennis coach, I love watching high quality tennis matches. 3 shots. Third shot was an unforced error from Potapova. Lydia Brill. Go, Coco! Total points won. Both women have now won 99 points each in this match. What a what a useless statistic. But Gauff has the lead. First serve in the net. Taking a neutral position, Gauff, I guess she just believes in her own abilities, that she's playing to her strengths. And her defense is definitely her strength. Oh. Forehand slice in the end, though, wasn't good enough. I think Potapova's going to go out wide with a serve. Yeah, even Gauff took a step to the right before she returned cross court. They're in the rally. Forehand cross court duel. Gauff adding a lot of topspin, getting a lot of bounce. Forehand in the net from Gauff. That was bad timing. Pova is so feisty. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good quality or bad quality. Second serve. She's got a lot of attitude. You have to be a special character, a special coach. You got to take those punches from Anastasia. Yeah, feisty is a good word. I don't know. Sometimes it's like on the verge of disrespect. Backhand cross court goes out. And it's deuce. I don't think, if Gauff breaks Potapova, I don't think she'll hold her service game. I think Potapova will break back. Dr. Storytell, hello. Wow, stunning backhand down the line. First serve on the backhand return, short in the middle. Gauff going for defense again, hitting everything back to Potapova. It's just down the middle of the court, man. Find some angle. There we go. Backhand on the line. Nope. Goes cross court again. It's a little too predictable. But I think Gauff is not feeling too confident, changing direction that easily. Happy to stay in the rally. Forehand cross court duel right now. Oh, that's a wild forehand and it goes long. Potapova takes the lead. 5-4 in this third set. Now, Potapova has won her service game. I think Gauff's going to hold hers. So close to breaking. This is where she's going to shine. This is where Gauff plays her best. Jeremy, Lester, Lancaster, go, go, go! Let's go! Do a full review of the Ruffer documentary. Oh, what? Huh? Drop shot from Gauff, and it's a double bounce. 15 love. Second serve. Potapova inside the baseline. That was a good second serve in the body. Potapova could only get it back, chipping the forehand. High onto the backhand side of Gauff, who's now attacking the net. Forehand drive, volley, cross court. Again, another slice from Potapova, pushing Gauff back. Another slice down the line onto Gauff's backhand side. Oh, double hand backhand in the net. Potapova finished, absolutely finished after all that defense. Good body serve, not a bad return. Forehand down the line was more or less in the middle of the court from Potapova, adding a lot of power. But Gauff is the one who's attacking more. High looping forehand tops and balls from Potapova, switching it up again. Hard hitting flat balls, stunning forehand winner down the line. Just probably at the moment where she felt, I can't take this anymore. Oh gosh, absolutely slapped that ball down the line perfectly. And Remesis really wants that tiebreaker. Double fault. Now the pressure's on. Oh my gosh, what is going on today? Good forehand down the line from Gauff. Drop shot from Gauff. Too deep. That's an easy winner. Backhand down the line. Potapova has match point. First serve's in. Return. And it's a miss hit. Potapova wins. Crazy stuff. I cannot believe it. Falling to the ground. Incredible win for Potapova. A lady on form. Beats the defending champion. Being one set down, has come back in the second and third set, 7-6, 6-4. That second set tiebreak, 7-1. Absolutely demolished Gauff. She will be heartbroken. As to all the supporters out there, absolutely fantastic for Potapova. who is experiencing some pain right now on the right arm. And she just injured herself. Did she bang her arm? Don't know what happened, but now Potapova's injured. Coco about to fire a whole team. Wow, ASAP, what's up, my man? Has barely injured her arm, I know. I don't know if she just like banged it on the bench somewhere or hit the funny bone. Caused a lot of discomfort. Where do I begin? Well, yeah, she's clutching that right arm with her left hand, and she's being interviewed right now. I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen Gauff defend better in the past. I've seen her defend in such ways that she would put the ball back in the court that would be difficult for her opponent. But today, was it the way that Potapova was playing? Because today she was just playing everything in the middle. Well, yeah, Potapova has badly injured her arm. I just stepped away. When did all this happen, Dr. Storytell? I tell you. And Rameses can't contain himself because he's got his favorite woman playing against one another in the next round. Well, it's a good thing you're not there at the stadium because you'd be causing havoc, and then you would just be screaming and shouting all the time, please stop talking. Can we get this point started? Yeah, but I mean, if I come back to that point again, Gauff just couldn't get herself out of it. When she was defending, she was just playing it back into the court, man. It was too easy for Potapova, and she's on form, so she took her opportunities. Had a bit of a rough, had a good start, and then when Gauff came back in the first set, she was just missing balls all the time, and the second set was kind of continuing, and then she just started to find her form. Oh, sorry to Coco Bio Boom Pimpi. Sorry, man, for you. I don't know what to say, man. Gamble responsibly. That's all I can say. Mike, you and I need to see a match together. yeah, but away from like technology, right? Just sit there and enjoy a match. That could be fun. What is the ranking of Gauff? 4. It's probably going to drop now, or I don't know. She'll lose points being last year's champion. Losing in the third round, she's going to lose a lot of points. Where is this now? Could she slip down? Pegula? Could she overtake Pegula? Could Pegula overtake Gauff? I don't think so. She might remain in 4th. She's going to definitely lose points. Being last year's champion, losing early on. Here we go. So, oh no, I mean, I think Pegula's got a good opportunity to overtake Coco Gauff. So Gauff could slip down. They're just less than 460 points difference, and I think Gauff's going to lose a lot. I wonder even Anisimova could overtake Gauff. She's in 6th. But, I mean, if Svitolina does well, she could jump really high. I mean, this could be a big drop for Coco Gauff in the ranking. And for Potapova, I mean, she's just going to be shooting up the rankings. Needs to keep going. But that next round, Kalinskaya. Oh, Remesis, your emotions after watching Djokovic lose. And now you got your favorite woman progressing through to the next round. Contain yourself, my friend. All right. Udon Toys. I am from Manipur, India. Serena is my favorite. Serena Williams. Well, you're going to be able to watch her if you have the opportunity in Wimbledon. I don't know what that is going to look like. 44 years old. Serena's coming back. I don't know how much of a good thing that is. Remy says, see you again tomorrow. I think this is a good time to say goodbye. Everyone out there in the chat got so involved. It was magnificent. Thank you for getting involved. I saw a lot of new names there today. To the usuals, Remesis, Dr. Story, ASEP was in there. Andile and Kube came in very short. Haven't seen Moses in a while. Some new faces as well. New faces, new aliases came in. Jory, very nice to have you in the chat as well. Thank you in participating in the chat, keeping me active as well. And to the rest of you, get involved. Put out your feelings, respectably, in the chat in the future. I will be there again tomorrow. I don't know yet which matches I'm going to do. I'm going to have a look very soon. But otherwise, as always, look after yourself. Look after the people around you. And we'll see each other at the next live. Ciao for now.